Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I just gotta fix this here. I think we're good. Little sage as usual from my office today. Okay, today what I'm going to talk to you about, that Spirit is urging me to talk to you about, is to meditate or not to meditate. This should be a good one. All right. All of my life, I have been super energized kind of person. Okay. I'm lighting some sage right now, and I know that there's many of you who are super energized like me. All right. All of my life, I've been very different. Okay. There's lots of different spiritual people in the world. There's lots of different vibrations. There's lots of people who vibrate at different spiritual levels. Okay. So, just going to sage here today. I'm at my office. Hi, it's Lynn Renee McDonald. All right. Practical Spirituality Live with Sage. So, okay. All right. So, what I want to talk to you about today is to meditate or not to meditate. All right. So, as I was saying, I have always been very full of life, full of personality, very full of energy. All right. And that's not to say I'm better or you're better or somebody's personality is better or their soul is better or anything like that. All I'm saying is I am a person. If you meet me in person and you get my energy from my videos, you're empathic, you're spiritual, you know that I have super amounts of energy, and it's part of my mission here. Have to have super amounts of energy to do the work that I'm doing. Okay. So, one of the things that I've always had a challenge with all of my life is meditating. Meditating is not unique, like not special to me. Okay. And what that means is, certain things resonate with certain people, certain spiritual practices, certain ways to do things, depending on your vibration, where you are, what you came here to do, a whole bunch of different factors. And we talk about this all the time, right? This is all part of my videos about teaching you how to come from love energy and live in that place in love energy at the highest vibration of God's honest, unconditional love, truth, and wisdom in all that you are in your life and in all that you are with everything. Okay, because that's the ultimate formula solution for all the greatness in your life, your truest happiness in all areas, and ultimately enlightenment and changing the world for yourself and as part of raising the vibration of the world. Okay, that said, I have never really been a major connector of meditation in the traditional way that the spiritual people teach in this reality. I have connected with many different things. As you go on a spiritual journey, you will connect with many things depending on what your soul calls in for you, experiences for you. If you're going to be a teacher, you're going down this path with love energy, what you came to do here. So your soul is the guiding factor for everything that you do, and it will guide you to all of the spiritual avenues that are best for you. So if you end up working with me, this is what your soul picked and chose for you. You created me. I created you. We create together, okay? So it's pretty cool shit. So that said, okay, you will feel called to different things. And there's so many different things. You'll be called to energy work. You may be called to. You may be called to energy work. You may be called to craniosacral work. You may be called to Reiki. You may be called to vibrational alchemy. You may be called to prayer. You may be called to working with God. Ultimately, everything is working with God or love energy in whatever way, shape, or form that you do it. The one that resonates with you the most. Excuse me. Oh, they're not wanting to hang up the phone there. So they'll have to go to voicemail. So the one that calls into you the most, you will feel in your soul, and is the one where your soul will lead you on that path. And there's many different things. There's meditation. There's Ho'oponopono, I believe. There's all different kinds of things that your soul may call you into. There's shamanism as a healer. There's all different kinds of work as a spiritual person, as a psychic. You may be called to work with different schools, different people, do different things, okay? The truth is your soul runs the show, and it calls in what is best for you. So today, I wanted to talk to you about when things, in particular, one of the things I want to talk about is meditation. If you meditate, like they say out here in society, oh, I'm going to do a meditation, and it calls to you and it works for you, great. Then you follow your heart in your soul, your love energy space, and you do it, okay? If it resonates with you, it feels good, and you get answers out of it, and you feel really great, great. And you get your God connection from that space, fantastic. Now, somebody like me and many of my people, they come to me and they're like, man, they're like, I cannot meditate. And I'm like, I get it. I totally get it. I said, well, you're just not meditating. I said, you do meditate. Okay. You're just not meditating in the way that spiritual people or is a traditional way of meditating out here in this reality in spiritual beliefs. Okay. There's all different kinds of meditation. Okay. There's all different kinds of meditation. You pick and feel what is the best for you. Your soul will do it naturally. It says, hey, I need this. Hey, that doesn't work for me. But your soul will call it in. Okay. All right. So that and the people who don't resonate with that traditional meditation, like you'll never find me in a meditation class because I just can't sit still. Okay. It's just not my way. All right. My way is I talk to spirit all the time. Okay, God, I need this. Okay, God, I need that. What are you saying to me, God? Is that what I should do? You know, God talks to me in all different ways, in visions and hearing and listening and seeing and smelling and feeling and in dreams. I mean, it just doesn't stop. Okay. So, and that's part of my gifts, but that's what I came here to teach, because basically what I do is what Christ did. And I just talk to God 24/7 and I teach love energy. That's what I do. My soul came in here to do that. And I'm good with that. Super good. Because if you don't follow your heart in your life, that's where you end up with a deficit and being less than. Okay. So all of this said, this is part of my mission. No, I'm not like being like Kanye West and saying I'm like Christ. That is not, or I am Christ. That is not what I'm saying here. I am saying I do what Christ taught. Okay. It's that simple. Okay. So, and it's about love energy. All right. So, but back to our meditation thing, our meditation segment, because I have never resonated with meditating. I've taught some meditation classes where they're what I call Lynn's radical meditation classes, because we sit down, we talk to spirit, we make things happen with spirit, and we get in the zone. But it's not like your traditional music and different kind of way of doing things in meditation. But you feel in your heart what's good and best for you, what resonates with you, what feels good for you. So my meditation classes are radically different, because it's just not the zone that I am most comfortable with. So what I do is I let spirit guide me to do the most comfortable meditation for me and for my people, right? When I do them, okay? So, but most of the time, my meditation is done in sleep, in lucid dreaming, where I'm sleeping, but I'm consciously aware what the hell is going on with me, or I'm like resting with my eyes closed. That's all meditation. These are all forms of meditation. Okay. So you feel and choose what is best for you from love energy. This meditation stuff, your soul calls in. Okay. So that's how I meditate. I do it in dreams. I pull in stuff. Most of our work is done in a dream state, and then we live it out here. It's really amazing stuff. We dream state, meaning we go into different dimensions through our inner souls, and we create our realities, our dreams, work on our stuff, visit different people, different dimensions, different energies, different souls, different magic, and pick up stuff along the way. Everything our soul needs, we do in dream state meditations, okay? Or we do it in actual meditations, or we get answers from God and talk to God in a meditative state, or love energy, because God is love energy, okay? However, you want to do meditation, I find myself, my biggest times really are usually between 3 and 6 a.m. where my eyes are closed, and I'll be like doing this lucid sleep and dreaming. I have people come to me in my sleep too. They're like friends, people that I used to know, their souls come to me and ask for guidance, assistance, help, messages come to me in my sleep. This is all part of that meditative state. Sometimes I'll be creating things in my dreams. I will be creating these, what scenarios for my future. Like all of a sudden I'll be in a space where it's this house that I've asked God for, this amazing house on the water, and there's like decks and porches and trees and wind and there's a dock and it's just absolutely amazing. And I'm in that space because my soul is creating that space on a soul level in a meditative sleep state. I call it lucid dreaming, lucid sleeping, lucid creating. Okay. And I usually do this between 3 and 7, 8 in the morning, depending on when I'm sleeping, if I get enough sleep, if I'm up late. So that's one of the most powerful meditative times and states that I am in during during my life, really, like when I'm in this space, when I say during my life, while I'm living here in this space on this planet, I guess you could say, right? So that's one of the most powerful things that comes in for meditation for me. Okay, so many of you will connect with what I'm saying here. You'll also have different meditative times and things that you're working out in your dreams because you're going within your soul to different portals and you're working on stuff with love energy, past, present, future, all time. You're creating your future. You're healing your past. You're changing your past as well. You're changing your future. You're creating and changing right here in the now. Okay, so all of these things are going on inside of you when you're in a meditative state, and how you can consciously ask. It is getting in a different plane, a different dimension, a different lucid place within yourself. Whether you do it in a class of people or separate from that, or you do it by yourself, or you do both, or you do all of these things. There's so many different forms and ways that people meditate. I used to know this girl who did this fantastic meditation at a space where where I still go to, and she was amazing at what she did, and everybody loved her meditation, and then that's a good positive meditation for you if it resonates for you. For me, this is mostly what I do with my meditative state and my spaces. This is what I prefer. But sometimes I will get in a space of daydreams, or spirit will give me an image, but this is, or you can be in a daydream meditative space as well. Most of the time, I just have stuff coming on and off all the time for me based on what my mission here is and what I came to do and what I ask God for and what work that I need to get done in my soul to make the greatest life happen for me. Okay, so all of this said, this is all about, different kinds of meditation. You can meditate to music. You can meditate to zero noise. You could meditate in the mountains, in the forest, in the woods. And every now and then I will do that. I'll go out into nature and I'll be like, boom, in the zone. I also find running used to be really meditative for me. We would get out of this space and into the zone, what I call, which is a different spiritual space. It's a form of meditation, and people will do that when they exercise as well, especially earth signs, okay? It's part of a natural high, a natural space to get in within yourself, because you're actually connecting within different dimensions and healing your soul by doing exercise and being in that space. And you also work out a bunch of stuff, and you'll release. All right, so you can do meditative stuff while exercising. You can do meditation, actual, sit down, legs crossed meditation. You can do meditation and yoga. So there's all these different ways to meditate. My particular one is, like I said, I like to go into my zone and my dream state. I also used to love to do it when I ran, when I was running all the time. So ultimately, these are all great ways for you to learn and know about meditation. So you follow your heart. If you find a meditation, or you create a meditation, or you have certain music that helps you meditate, however you do it and want to talk to spirit is what resonates with you and is part of your mission. It is what feels best for you. If you don't know how to meditate and you want to try different ways, you ask God that you do. Okay, if you want to try any of these ways that I suggested to you, that's why they're here. That's why we're doing this work, so you give you different ideas, different ways to do things from love, and you feel ultimately in your heart space what works best for you. So, and you don't know what that is, you ask spirit, you ask love energy, ask God for it. Okay? So I just wanted to talk to you and tell you also that there is nothing wrong with you if you don't feel like doing meditation. People call me all the time and they're like, hey, Lynn, they're like, I got a problem. I'm like, what's going on? And this is like one of their questions when we work together sometimes. And they say to me, oh my God, I am, they're like, I'm trying to meditate and I can't stand to meditate and I just don't want to meditate. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm like, it's not meant for you. If you're not feeling it, it doesn't resonate with you, you don't do it. It's that simple, right? Okay. So hope that we've answered your questions about meditation. All right. You find the meditation that works for you. If you love it, great. If you don't, then it's not what's best for you. And if you want something like it, or you want to know the best meditation for you, you ask God. Thanks, God, for that for me. That simple. All right. Once again, it's Lynn Renee McDonald for Practical Spirituality Live. All right. We got up to 106 viewers. All right. I think today. So it's exciting because now I have my own personal URL. It's Lynn Renee McDonald on YouTube at Practical Spirituality Live. So it's Lynn Renee McDonald, Practical Spirituality Live. It's my own personal YouTube channel. Yay. Thanks, everybody. And I'm excited about it. And I'm excited for lots of more videos like this to help and assist and change the planet. And I love you guys, and many blessings, and meditate great things for yourself if you feel it. And if you don't, That's okay. Find the way that works for you to talk with spirit from love. And if you don't know what that is, you know what to do. You ask. All right? Have a great night. Thanks.